Hello everyone, my name is Katerine.
Hi, and my name is Jennifer.
We are 7th level students of English major.
This book was written by Anthony Bruno. Anthony was born on March 9 in 1952 in New Jersey, United States, and he passed away on August 28 in 2014 in Pennsylvania City.
Anthony Bruno is recognized by the following phrase: "It's much easier to get carried away by drugs than to face life. It's easier to steal something than to eat ill. It's easier to beat a child than to educate him because it really costs a lot to love and care."
Anthony Bruno is a famous American author. Graduated from Boston University, he also earned a Master of Medieval Studies after his graduate training.
He is recognized for writing these books: Bad Business, Bad Moon, Bad Guides, and the most important books are Iceman and Seven. Jenny, could you tell us a little bit about how the story of the book Seven begins?
Sure, Katie. It is a pleasure for me to talk about this very interesting book. Well, Seven by Anthony Bruno is a book about crimes related to the 7 deadly sins. The main character, Somerset, is a thin, middle-aged black man who in his last 7 days working as a detective before retirement has to solve these crimes with a new colleague who comes from Springfield to face the terrible reality in a new dangerous city. Even though his wife Tracy feels constantly worried about the job that Mills got. The first case they have to manage is about an extremely fat man called Peter, who apparently died while eating. They eventually find a note with an only word, gluttony, which made them think that it is a crime. The second crime they have to work in is related to a skillful lawyer called Eli, who is found dead in his own office. In one of the walls of the room is written the word greed. On the other side, Tracy, still worried about her husband's security, tries to get close to Somerset, and they eventually become friends. With the first 2 cases being investigated, Somerset suspects that this could be a serial crime. He even has a suspicious person in mind. While looking for the suspicious murderer, Victor Dworkin, a 25-aged man, the detectives found out that he was actually the 3rd victim, who once was defended by the lawyer Eli. In the same crime, they could see once again an only word written: sloth.
In the fourth crime, Mills and Somerset discovered that John Doe was the murderer. Somerset heard a noise. He turned and saw a dark shape in the shadow of a door. He then saw the gun, and they both fell to the ground at the same time. At night, Somerset was lying in bed when the phone rang. Tracy called Somerset and said, "You can meet me tomorrow. Call me, please." The next morning, Somerset meets Tracy in the Parthenon cafeteria near the station where they were at the appointment. Mill was at the station. He told out his notebook where he had written the 7 deadly sins. He told his hands shaking. 3 more to come: envy, wrath, and pride. Suddenly, Somerset called Mill to tell him that there had been a 5th crime. Mills arrived at the new crime scene. The first thing Mills saw were the words on the wall over the bed: "Pride. I did not kill her. She was able to choose." While the investigation continued, Mills and Somerset returned to the police station and encouraged John Doe. Doe smiled and raised his hand. His shirt and pants were soaked in blood. Mills couldn't believe this was happening. Doe was extremely calm. "I envy you, detectives," he said. John Doe told Mills that he had murdered his wife. "It's not true," Mills yelled. "Shut up." John Doe wanted to make Mills angry. Then Mills fired the gun and the top of Doe he flew off as he fell backwards. Finally, Summers continued in this detective work. Thank you.
This story gives us 2 important messages. The first one is that it's okay to follow our dreams and goals as long as they don't affect our closer ones' feelings and thoughts. We always have to consider what they feel about our actions and decisions.
My message is that all people must learn to control their impulses because our actions can harm other people. Therefore, since we live in a world where evil exists, it's better to learn to take care of each other. Thank you.